Good morning, everybody. My name is Lucia Guzman. I have to make a correction right away. I am not Senator Guzman yet. I am running a campaign, but I really do appreciate the election that was already held. But I must say that I'm Reverend Lucia Guzman, representing the United Methodist Church. But more than that, I am Lucia Guzman, the Director of the Agency for Human Rights and Community Relations for the City and County of Denver. I serve as an appointee of Mayor John Hickenlooper. Mayor John Hickenlooper asked me personally to attend this wonderful gathering today as his appointee, representing himself in the City and County of Denver. And offering the city's support and the mayor's support as we move forward in our continual process, our continual journey to make Denver the most inclusive, genuine, loving city in the United States. Denver has received many recognitions over the past years. Some of them have been, the city with one of the 5 best mayors in the country, the city that has the best this or the best that. The mayor and I believe that we will be the most proud when we receive the best city in the country for all families and the respect for all families. And so this morning we want to affirm with you that as we in Denver and the cabinet say that Denver, we are an inclusive city and a city of diversity, we work hard and will continue to work hard to make the words inclusivity and diversity be genuine. That they're not just words on a plaque, but they are actions that we can all see day to day, working towards the betterment, equality, and justice for all of us here in Denver. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. It's really a treat to see all of you here on the steps of the Capitol gathered at this seat of our state government. My name is Pat Steadman. I'm a new member of the state Senate, and I represent the district we're all in right now, Central Denver, downtown, the state capitol, Capitol Hill. It's my pleasure to have the honor of representing the place where our seat of government is held, and to get to work in this building on issues of importance. Many of you know that I've actually been an activist for this cause for many, many years, and I can tell you we've made incredible progress in the years that I have been here advocating for equal rights for all persons regardless of their sexual orientation and their gender identity. Colorado is now one of 20 states where it is illegal to discriminate in the workplace against people because of sexual orientation or gender identity. We have protections against housing discrimination and discriminations in places of public accommodations. The Congress of the United States appears poised to pass hate crimes protections for people all across the country, but we've had those protections in Colorado for 4 years now that include sexual orientation and transgender folks. We're making real progress, and I want to be part of that progress. And I'm so glad to see all of you here today. It warms my heart to know that you all will come out on a cold, chilly morning for this cause. Now, if we could just do something about warming my fingers and my toes, I'd really be happy. But I want to be able to work on these things, but one of the biggest challenges we still face, one of the hurdles that we need to overcome to really get to that place of true equality in our state, is to talk about recognition of relationships between people of the same sex. And it's an issue I've been working on for a number of years, and I will continue to work on. But let me tell you, there are some barriers. The Reverend mentioned earlier that 3 years ago, next month, the voters of this state amended our state constitution to prohibit the recognition of marriages between persons of the same sex. It's forbidden. The voters wrote something discriminatory into our state constitution, and I would love to be able to fix that. And as a member of the state Senate, you know where I stand on this issue. And yet, as a member of the state Senate, I took an oath to uphold our Colorado Constitution and to abide by its restrictions. I am forbidden by our Constitution from introducing legislation that would recognize same-sex marriages. That's just a power that the voters took away from your elected representatives. I think that's a shame, it's a travesty, it's an injustice. It's something that together we must all commit ourselves to address and to fix. It's not going to be easy, and the solution doesn't lie in that building behind you. That solution lies out here with all of us as a community, taking to the streets, educating our congregations, our neighbors, our co-workers, our families, and making sure that they all understand that there's nothing to fear. There is no harm that will happen to society from recognizing the loving, committed relationships of two people and the families that they create. We will all be a stronger and healthier society as a result. It will be a happy day when we get to that point. It's happening in states all around the country, and someday it will happen here in Colorado, and it's because of all of you and the work that we will all do together on this issue. I thank you so much for being here today. God bless.
Good morning, look at you, emboldened by faith. Here you stand. I'm Nancy Bowen. It's my privilege to serve all of the Unitarian Universalist congregations in the Mountain Desert District. And I bring you greetings from them. As I traveled through the fall, I told them that this year I was home and I would be at this service. I think I just need to block out this weekend in future years. I also bring you greetings from other allies with whom we work on this particular issue. From the Interfaith Alliance of Colorado and the Executive Director, Jeremy Shavers, who writes, on behalf of the Interfaith Alliance of Colorado Board of Directors and the Alliance's 800 members across Colorado, I thank the leaders, members, and friends of First Unitarian Society of Denver for your courageous witness for equal marriage rights for all loving couples in our state. The Interfaith Alliance of Colorado joins you in standing firmly for justice for all those loving couples who are marginalized and discriminated against by our state laws. The ongoing denial of both legal and civil recognition of the relationships of our lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender friends and family members must spur us to action and call us to initiate a new dialogue in our state and our country. This conversation should not start with religion. Let's face it, Jeremy writes, dialogues about religion will not forge consensus on any socio-political issue we face or serve as a source of unity. Law, not scripture, is the foundation of government regulations related to marriage in our state and our nation. The dialogue we need on same-gender marriage should focus on civil basis of marriage and the obligations to protect the religious freedoms of all Coloradans and Americans, not just those who are successful in enshrining their religious beliefs in our state and federal constitutions. Making religious freedom the starting point of discussions of same-gender marriage can be a great help in broadening our conversations and perhaps in even discovering resolutions to secure justice for all loving couples. The Interfaith Alliance of Colorado looks forward to working alongside you and all of the Boulder, Denver Unitarian Universalist congregations to support our lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender brothers and sisters. May we all continue to speak and act boldly until our unified voices are heard. In solidarity and hope, Jeremy Shaver, Executive Director. And from Bruce DeBoskey, the Mountain States Regional Director of the Anti-Defamation League, who wrote for us this morning. The Mountain States region of the Anti-Defamation League stands with First Unitarian Society of Denver and its friends and allies to support official recognition of same-sex relationships in the state of Colorado. We look forward to the day when gatherings like this one will not be needed once same-sex couples have received the fair treatment they have long been denied. We have many partners in this work, friends. We must move it forward.